3, 2, 1. Looks like we are ready. So, are we ready? Contestants, ready. Gladiators, ready. 3, 2, 1. Remember where you put the controller before you start the damn session. Hello and welcome to another episode of GameHammer Live, the show where we are so ready to game that the controller wasn't out of shot, and I don't have to now try and fiddle around to turn the N64 on. Oh, it was all just ready already. My goodness, look at that, like magic. Here we are, so. I can't even hear that. Is there supposed to be some music on the screen at the moment? I hope not. So, who's in the chat? Hello to Sir Patrick and to Dave Holloway. There is definitely supposed to be some sound on, but there isn't any. There it is. Okay. That's not too high, is it? That should be alright. So, we are, of course, attempting to complete... We've been doing this for so long now. We're attempting to complete GoldenEye on the N64, starring James Bond. So yes, it's talking about him as if he's a real character. And of course, just to move this around, hello. Let's turn up the camera a little bit so we can see it. We are playing on the original hardware. So if I press this button here on the N64, we'll be able to see on the screen what happens. There you go, it does work. See, it is real. Aha! So, how far do you think we're going to get through tonight? I'm hoping to get to the end, because it would be nice to see the ending tonight. But we'll have to wait and find out. I will now move back over to the main screen. Beep! Hello! And just as a quick wonder, Jen? How many times do you think I'm going to die horribly tonight in this game? Jenny thinks the death count will be 39. Hello, Lex. How you doing? Arrived early for change. Hello there. So Jen thinks the death count will be 39. Do we have any higher or lower bets? Close the door now. Whoa, that's a bit loud. Let's just get into it, shall we? You guys, are you ready for some action? I don't know if I am. We're still playing on Agent. Here we go, control. I have none. 39, no. 27, hello, Trains Kids. How you doing? Let's jump over to the action. Hello. The name's Bond. James Bond. Mission 7. Cuba. Protect Natalia. Disable GoldenEye satellite. Destroy armored mainframe. The Janus Control Center has been located in an underground complex in the Cuban jungle. Into the Lion's Den, 007? Well, just be careful. Remember that you and Miss Simonova are a team. It's critical that you protect her while she's hacking into the Janus computers. With any luck, she'll be able to stop the GoldenEye from firing. Why there, old boy? See if you can't erase their databases. The details of Janus's criminal bankrolls are stored on specially armored mainframe units. That information is worth millions to Janus. I'm sure you'll find some way of deleting it. You know, James, she's not the only woman who can operate a computer. Stop flirting, Moneypenny. We've got work to do. Here we go. Start. Seashells on the seashore. Oh, it's this level where I keep dying because... Actually, no, I don't keep dying. She keeps dying horribly because she's not as good as I am at not dying. That made sense in my brain. Here we go. It's gone very quiet again. So let me just turn that up a bit. There we go. Killed count 9. Oof. Lex is optimistic. Everyone else is not quite so optimistic. Ha! Shot her in the groin. Ah! That would be a kung fuck you. Apparently I have to have language. Okay, no bloody swearing tonight. but I enjoy being reckless. Okay. Right, I'm supposed to not shoot that. I remember now, because last time we shot at it, and then Natalia was like, "Oh, well done, James. You've just blown up our way of getting in here. Come on." Oh, James, you were wonderful. I've only got one voice for the femme fatales of this entire genre, and apparently I don't do a Russian accent. How would you do it? I couldn't even tell you what a Russian accent is. The blast doors have been locked. Can you get through them? Do I have to shoot you until you get more air-cooled brain? Got one open. Head for the control room, James. I'll do what I can here. Yeah, I hate this level too, because Natalia keeps getting shot. Yeah, exactly! I'm supposed to protect this idiot. No, that's not going to happen. Alright, let's get those guys. And now we have the Chest High Wall Appreciation Society. And a guy who threw grenades at his friends. You don't bring him on a party bus because he brings his grenades. Well, I can't even see what's going on. Where am I? I got a bit turned around there. Oof. There we are. There they go. Whoa! 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 Grenade man was still grenading. Ooh, that's not good news. Right, let's get these dudes. Right, there we go. Right, we have to go down the stairs to get the other stuff, because we need that. But not for this bit. Right, pick up the ammo, and the remote mines. If we can, let's find a way of not dying horribly today, because that would be a real bonus. I'm happy that when my wife bought me some wall lights. Oh, lighting is great. Good lighting is a must. Although I say that as someone who is actually using an outdoor garden LED floodlight as their main thing. If I showed you how it worked in here, you'd be amazed. It's just a floodlight on an on a voice-operated plug. I am so not high-tech. Oh, the things we do to get things going. Here's Dr. Stupid. Don't mind me, I just look after the computers. Oops. You're an idiot, Boris. Boris! What's that? Right. Look away, and then he comes in and runs off. Aha! I am invincible. Say Russian words, but in a Scouse accent. I can't do a Scouse accent either. I'm terrible with accents.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite tragic. You can barely do your own accent.
You can do a Scouse accent.
Hey,
try saying Russian words in a Scouse accent, like Dostoevsky or something.
Dostoevsky. Played.
Don't swear in Russian on my channel.
Wow, you dropped an F-bomb.
I did not. I muted it by not saying all of the letters.
Alright. Yeah, still cars rob post offices. What do we know about Russian?
If it's old, it's worth something.
So we're doing this job for? Use the bus.
It's on a need-to-know basis.
Oh, it's like one of them James Bond films.
Lex says he's going to a convention to meet and take pictures with the voice of Cowboy Bebop. Oh, I love Cowboy Bebop. I like the. I have to say, I'm one of those odd people that actually didn't mind.
Just stop there. You're one of those odd people.
Thank you, my darling wife who loves me but never shows it. Good. Okay, babe. Thank you. Love you lots. Jen has just reminded me that she buys me computer games. This is true. The Cowboy Bebop, I was one of those odd people that kind of liked the way they did the Netflix version. But I have to admit... Oh, hey. 1 second. Are you okay? Is there anything I can do?
I need mouth-to-butt resuscitation.
I am not giving you mouth-to-butt resuscitation. Stop watching Futurama. Stop getting medical advice from the robot. What's she like? Hey. Oh, it's a good thing I love her. Right, let's find that door that thingy comes in through. It's over here, isn't it? Bum ba ba bum 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 bum. I'm coming, James. Oh, time, come on. Ba ba bum ba la da 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 da. Right, she's about to cause waves upon waves of gits to arrive. So let's do this. Dum, 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 dum. This level is dumb. Dum dum dum. I don't like it. Dum dum. The GoldenEye is set to fire in London. Well, set it to like Middlesbrough and do a couple of $1 billion worth of repairs. I've tried to override it. You've set the alarm off. Where is? Right, there's the first one. There's one. Oh, good grief. Who shot me like that? Well, at least they're going for me, not her. Don't see any more. Do you think you could be a bit quiet? I can't hear myself. No, I don't think I could be a bit quieter while saving you from the horrible people with guns. My goodness, she wants the moon on a stick. And it's not a standard stick, it's a twizzle stick. Special twizzle sticks. Yes, him. There it is. James, Oh, good grief! Who shot her? Oh, for goodness sake. Natalia has been killed. But you will notice, ladies and gentlemen, that the level has not ended. It is possible for me to just keep going, despite the fact that I can't win. So, I'm going to add an extra to the death count list. Technical fail rather than actual. +1. Technical. Because I did not do that. She did. Right, is that going to fit on the screen? Yeah, it kind of fits. Yeah, there we go. Amelia says hello. Hello, Amelia. Meow. This mission is it's terrible. This mission sucks. It sucks so much. Space Chicken says, hi guys, I'm terrible at accents. I sound all Yorkshire, Lancashire when I was little until my voice broke. I had a weird Canadian Polish accent due to parents, and all my accent wind up sounding Welsh. Patrick says, have I seen you? Yes, I saw them. We've got to confirm the status. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh. Here we go again. Here we go. Walking down the street with the big red shoes on our big red feet. Yes, yes, we're a clown. There we go. Got them all. Didn't get any gratuitous grind shots this time, though. That's a shame. Kate Blanchett is also guilty of dodgy Russian accents. To be honest with you, Russian accents are hard. Dum, 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 dum. This game is dumb, dum, 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 and the AI sucks. I don't quite like the way it does all of its design. Ba 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 ba. It is so dum. Okay, that's all of them. I can do British and Cajun accents. I couldn't do a Cajun accent. I could recognize one, but I couldn't do one. I could barely do an English accent. Here we go. Let's do this. Did a spur of the moment video today to make May the 4th be with you. Oh, of course it's 4th of May. I should have done a Star Wars game. Ah, well. Well, we're playing James Bond anyway. He goes into space at one point because it's Star Wars. Got one open. Head for the control room, James. I'll do what I can from here. Sean Connery is guilty of speaking Russian in a Scottish accent. I don't think anyone could ever say Sean Connery was guilty of accents. Sean Connery has a Sean Connery accent that an entire country has looked to dash. Ah! Exploderizing all my stuffs. Hey, silly man with his grenades. Sean Connery in Hunt for Red October. I actually liked Hunt for Red October. It's a good film. It's best to see it before you read the book, though, because if you read the book and then see the film, you'll notice that about 3/4 of the book is not in the film. Like the entire ending, it's just not there. It's amazing. There's another, yeah, another one there. Bring him round. That guy managed to roll across a wall. That was clever. I really liked The Hunt for October when I read it. It was a very good book. I have to say that for all of his games these days, well, not even his games, I mean, he's been dead for years, but all of the games with his name on being a bit dull, Tom Clancy wrote really well. Compelling writer. And I love that a lot of the time when he was starting out, the military would ask him how he knew the things that were in his book because he wasn't supposed to. It's like, dude, I've made it up. Happy Star Wars Day. Hi Dave, how you doing? Same with the Red Dwarf books, but they came after the TV show, didn't they? Yes, the Red Dwarf books are essentially a enhanced version of the TV show, which makes them pretty good, except for the last two books, Last Human and Backward. Oh my goodness, so bad. I have to let him run away like an idiot. Like the Doctor Who books based on TV episodes. Yeah, they're not bad. Depends on the writer, of course. Not all of the writers are the best ever. But then again, who is? They're writing mostly for TV rather than the novel form. And they are, despite the fact that some people do cross over from one to the other, they are different disciplines. Red Hunt for Red October on a Melbourne to London flight. Someone left a copy on the plane, and the cleaners never took it before we boarded. Cool. It's a good book. I really liked it. Fleshes out a lot of the characters. Did everyone get out and vote today? I have a postal vote back from when I was a politician. Because, fun fact, politicians sometimes forget to vote. Or can't get time to go to the polling station because they're trying to get other people to go. So I have a postal vote still. And I just used that. But yeah, I've voted. I hope you guys have. And for those of you who are voting today, because not every country does it. No local elections in your area. Oh my goodness, you're lucky. Here it's what we call the all-out. every member of the municipal council is up for re-election. So every single area has to count for 3 votes. Oh my goodness, it takes ages. I do miss it. I have to say, I do miss it. I wish I was still involved, but it was not meant to be. It's just one of those things. You can't do everything, and yeah, I had to make a choice. But yeah, I do miss it. However, if I was, I rang up the local election officer to confirm because I didn't have a voting card. Yeah, if there's no election, you won't get a vote because there's no election. But you know, these things happen. Supposed to educate me on YouTube channels. The GoldenEye is set to fire on Swindon. Oh, just let it. James, I need cover while I'm doing this. No, you don't. I'm up here so that I can shoot the dudes that are coming to get you. Try and override the guidance control. Right, while they're firing at me, at least they're not firing at her. Aim a little higher, I think. Yeah, because that's getting both of them. Any more for any more? Get. What the? Why did I stop? For some reason, I just stopped firing. I was pressing the button, and it just stopped. And then she got killed. I don't like this level. It's like the rest of this. There's a very linear focus to this game. And if you do not follow all of the precise things it wants you to do, you don't get to win. This is not... Was that you, Jan? Jan? I heard a shout. Give me a second. Guys, I'll be back in a second. Jan? Are you okay? I heard you shout. I heard me on a delay. Oh, well, at least I know you're all right. Apparently, guys, it wasn't Jenny. It was me on a delay. She's playing my live stream from another room. Oh. Trainskit says, "Are you under Greater Manchester or separate?" Well, no. It's Bolton Council. Is Bolton Council. It's the largest town in Britain. We have a beautiful town hall. Inside it looks amazing as well. Oh. But so yeah, but we are part of the combined authority. So the leader of the council is on the combined authority as well. So we're kind of separate, but not. Get him, and did that guy just roll over, leap in the air, then die? He will not be getting a call back for his acting classes. Did I die? What's the death count? Oh yeah, 2 technicals. We haven't died yet. Button, death count. 2 technicals. Because Natalia died. So, yeah, 2 tacticals, but we haven't died at all yet. Oh my goodness. I can hear her, I can hear me on her show, on her stuff, because the way her speakers are set up. Oh. Do I really sound like that? I thought I had a less nasal voice than that. Oh. I thought I sounded better. This looks like the mine in Future Kill. It's supposed to be the way into the facility in GoldenEye, Jen. The blast doors have been locked by the security computer. We are not doing mouth-to-butt resuscitation. Got one open. Head for the control room, James. I'll do what I can from here. She's got a very formal English voice, you know. Not because she's English, but because I can't do Russian. So she gets that instead. Yes, I can barely hear. Yeah, that's because your speakers are pointed downward, like a weirdness. Where did you get your speakers that are mounted on the ceiling? Kiss my shiny metal eyes. The name 007, licensed to bite your shiny metal ass. Okay, so Grenade Man managed to kill off all of the Chest High Safari group. The Chest High Wall Appreciation Society was not appreciative. Jenny's not the only one who can quote Bender. For some reason, I am now thinking you have a rather less style of James Bond voice. So, yes. James Bond. There we go. New amp and speakers up here, as these are garbage. Yeah, we'll get you new ones at some point. But you have to be a really good girl. And eat all your greens. I don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. Hello Martin, how you doing? What are my next tattoos before my hip surgery? Will be Bender saying, kiss my shiny metal ass, just above the proposed surgery site. Oh. Don't try and bribe my wife into stabbing me with a green finger. It's naughty. Don't mind me, I just look after the computers. Oops. Please don't shoot. Tafarian made me do it. So I've now got to look away like an idiot. Aha! I am invincible! Idiot. I'm going to follow this guy up here and then shoot some doodlingers. You can tell they're doodlingers because they're not nice and they'll shoot at me. There we go. I don't know what the farting noise is for. Do you think we'll get through this game tonight? I'm getting sick of this bloody level. Oh, thank you, Jen. Yes, everyone, if you could remember to like, leave a comment, share the stream would be great, and definitely subscribe, because otherwise the YouTube algorithm just destroys channels. So it would be really appreciated. Thank you. Bum ba ba bum 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 bum. Oh, by the way, Patrick, your birthday present should be on its way. So there you are. Ow! Stop it, you little monk! Oh. See what you've done, Patrick.
Kiss my shiny green finger.
Ugh. And to think I just said that I was sent off your... Don't stick it in my mouth. That's just weird.
It's alright, I wiped it clean on my bottom first.
Oh! Stop it! Stop it! You're being horrible to me and your smell. Stop. Oh.
Who smells the worst? Who smells the worst?
Carpet boy.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. Bye. Right. Where's the doodlinger going to come from? Usually he's over here, but if... Yes, there he is. But he's run the other way. So he's gone that way? Oh, get it! What the hell? How did I miss? So he this game just... You know what? The people who say this is a good game haven't played it for a long time. They remember it from when they were kids, and they haven't played it this far for ages, because it goes from being moderately enjoyable at the start. The start is fine. The start of this game is fine. But look at this mess. It's an absolute bloody mess. And every single part is linear. Those who say it's a good game haven't played the ending for a long time. Perhaps ever. They remember the multiplayer, and they remember the first few levels, like the dam level, which is fun. After that, it turns into standard linear set-piece bullshit. It's not a good game. It fucking sucks. I really don't like this. I'm going to keep going, because I'll be damned if this isn't getting a harsh write-up on Finishing Move when that show starts. Ordered a Hitchcock box set, Rear Window, Vertical, The Birds and Psycho. Nice, good idea. Going old politician with his technicals on the death count. I was wondering how it actually qualifies as share, because if you copy the link, it comes up as a share. So is it just counting that as a positive in the algorithm if you don't post the link? Well, no, you've got to remember that Google has massive spiders out there looking at everything, so it knows what's actually being shared. It usually does it via click-throughs on the shares as well. I beat this level by placing remote mines everywhere and on the glass walls where I had to protect the Rear Window is an absolute classic, I agree. Space Chicken says, I've played worse games. Yeah, I've played worse, but not by much. This is what I would regard as a predetermined action set piece, which is the problem, because the game purports to be linear, but isn't. You have to do things in a certain way, and that's what it demands. I've got hand grenades as well now. So you beat the level by placing remote mines everywhere on the glass walls. That could work. Nice. I think they're all dead. They are classics. You got a Blu-ray box set, the Universal ones. That's a good choice. I've been really getting into box sets lately. Wouldn't waste the mine, so you need them for the computers. Have you played Armorines? I have played Armorines. Yeah, it's not great. Rare has a certain reputation that is definitely earned. They've made some absolute classics, but this. Keep an eye on things and keep moving. My biggest issue is that we can't leave Natalia. We have to keep with Natalia, because she starts complaining if we don't, and one of those random dicks from down the bottom will just kill her. Right. Let him go. Keep an eye on things and keep moving around her. Well, that's what I was trying, but I don't seem to have got it yet. Right, let's See if we can get. Take care. Thanks for coming along, Lex. See you soon. Right, that's it from there. We've got the ammo, which we'll need. Go upstairs. Get the body armor. Not that we seem to need it because we tend to die. Well, she tends to die before we do. Soon. Here we go. Let's do this. Shoot from there. It's getting warm in here. I'm going to open the door. Hello. Why can't I just put a massive bulletproof sack over her head and hope for the best? Cost you £5 and wait. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. GoldenEye set to fire in London. Okay. Mine was a £5 in a charity shop for my box set, which I thought was quite good. I wish there was a way I could stop that alarm, but I don't see an alarm. There they are, right, okay. Where's the next guy? Where's the next guy? Come on. There they are. There's the next one. What? Oh, come on! Guys, this game sucks. Seriously. I'm sick to the back teeth of the bloody thing. Gonna pour myself a drink before we go any further. This game the trick of mine is to shoot the glass so there are no sneak attacks, but then they're still gonna appear there though, aren't they? They're still gonna appear in those areas. CX isn't a rip-off. I have to defend them. They're a little pricier than some places, but you get a 2-year guarantee on second-hand stuff. I don't know anywhere else that does that. Tonight's beverage of choice. It'll still appear, but at least you'll see them. Maybe. Right, here we go. Excuse me. I hate this game. Movies are expensive. I don't know. The average film I go in there, it's like £1. Some of the ones that are in lower production runs, sure, they're more expensive, and newer ones are expensive. But yeah, that's the nature of the beast. I've been getting some great box sets from CX actually. Stargate Atlantis for like £3 per box set. Oh, if you're only shopping online rather than going into the store, yeah, it's expensive because it's like £2 on top of everything else just to get it posted. And that's per item, and I'm pretty sure not all of them are gonna be £2 to post. Actually, no, tell a lie. As a business person who has to post things, I do know that postage is ridiculous these days. It was £1.60 just to post a package today, and that was just for the stamp, never mind the box. Ridiculous. I don't know how Royal Mail is still in business. Blast doors have been locked by the security computer. That's why I recycle boxes, Patrick. Yeah, I can't blame you for recycling them. That guy jumped and then got shot. Here we go. The Chest High Wall Appreciation Society is here. I have Prime, so Amazon's my main squeeze. Yeah, I do make a lot of use of Amazon. Probably shouldn't. I don't like the idea of the entirety of commerce going to one dude. I prefer we didn't live in a cyberpunk corporatocracy, but you know, he is cheap. But my main reason for picking up box sets is actually so I can get rid of streaming services. Because I'm sorry, but the majority of them aren't worth it. I'm on a big old cop show from 70s and 80s binge at the moment. So Starsky and Hutch, we just finished the Rockford Files. Let's see if the one that we're watching, Miami Vice. Loving those two. Starsky and Hutch and Miami Vice, the big draws at the moment. Knight Rider, watching the box set of that. It's not really a cop show, but you know, similar. But it's actually very interesting to see the difference in approaches between some of the shows. There's an episode of Rockford where there's a certain plot about a false arrest, and Rockford goes about it in an incredibly smart way to uncover what's going on. Michael Knight, on the other hand, drives his really indestructible car through the walls of a jail to rescue someone. So I suppose if you've got a hammer, everything looks like a nail. CBS Paramount are good, and your good books are bringing the streaming Star Trek series to Blu-ray. Yeah, I'll give them that. They are putting it out because Paramount needs money. Basically, they're financially screwed with all the stupid decisions they make. But yeah, I'm not happy with them for how they treat the UK market, though. Apparently, season 2 of Strange New Worlds, they're making a big thing because it'll be coming to the UK and America at the same time. It's like, that's how it's supposed to be already. Why wasn't it like that? I can't give them credit for doing the bare minimum. But apparently they see it as an advertising point. Well, I don't. I settle the high seas for most of my current streaming needs, trying to get box sets for older stuff. Yeah, I'm just watching older stuff because the older stuff does stuff that the new stuff doesn't. I.e., it has a decent plot and a decent ending. A lot of modern storytelling has this really bad problem of not wanting to end. There's always got to be room for another one. And I don't like that. You see that a lot in like the Marvel stories now, where after Endgame have pretty much sealed the ending of Marvel. Everything now is building up to the next big thing. And it's like, dude, there are better ways to do this. Okay, that doesn't break. Right, where's the next one? I don't see the next... There he is. Okay, there's one over there. There's one over there too. Okay. They came in on both sides at the same time. That's not good. Who shot her? How the hell did he get in? How the hell did he get in? You know what? Sod it. We're done. We're done. Why should I... Here's the thing, guys. I've got to the point in this game where I'm now thinking, why should I continue? Why? The game is offering me nothing new, and all it is doing is essentially cheating. People are spawning in areas that I couldn't see. I was watching those walls and those steps to see what was going on. And a guy appeared as if out of nowhere. Where was he? Where? So why should I go on? I don't like this. Martin Vega says, why torture yourself? And yes, and that's exactly what I'm thinking with this. What is the point of continuing a game that is being so blatant in its desire to screw me over? Space Chicken says, The Flash is a perfect example of shows sticking around way too long. Also, after Avengers Endgame, hasn't almost every Marvel movie or show felt like a show now, apart from Spider-Man? Yeah, because they're essentially just parceling out information about what's going to be in the next big film. So, I have to admit, I watched the TV shows, and they were alright, but they weren't great. But I won't even bother going and seeing the films now. I enjoyed the Spider-Man ones, because Spider-Man on his own is decent. And he doesn't, and because he's part of Sony rather than fully part of Marvel, there's more of an emphasis on, we have to actually wrap this up, because Sony might decide that we can't do this anymore. And they'd be within their rights to do that. So Spider-Man still has to have an ending on his stories. The rest of them don't. Because they're in the Marvel stable, they can churn this out day after day after day, forever. Essentially turning films into the ongoing comics that we've had for years, which I also no longer read because they don't end. Patrick says, I'm looking forward to the Flash film, if only to see Michael Keaton return as Batman. Yeah, I'm not keen on the Flash film, I have to admit, because I don't think Ezra Miller should be getting the praise that he's getting, given what he's done. But the film is essentially being held hostage. Like, you want to see Michael Keaton as Batman again, you've got to see this film. You've got to give us cash for putting out a film with this guy in it, because even though he needs a lot of help because he's clearly having mental issues, we're still going to put him in the film and still going to put him forward. It feels a bit like that, but maybe I'm just cynical. Guys, what? I don't know whether I should continue. I've got to that point where... You know what? I think we need a section in the Finishing Move show that's going to be coming from these. From these live streams. A section for... Didn't bother finishing, because what's the point? Seriously, what's the point? The game is a mess at the end. It's not a mess at the end. Let me put that another way. Pick a new game. Yeah, I'm gonna pick a new game. The problem that I have with the game is that it's... How can I put this in the right way? The game is spiteful. It's like, oh, you got this far? Well, screw you. You were enjoying it, were you? Well, now you're not going to. The game is spiteful. It doesn't like that you've got this far. It doesn't want to make you enjoy it. And it's like, you can't be like that as a game developer. If you're making it a chore to play, then you're doing it wrong. And I know Rare gets a lot of acclaim for some of the stuff they've done, but they've made some absolute crap as well. But here we are. Oh, anyway, we've got the N64 turned on. What else have I got here? What else have I got that's accessible? Because most of my N64 stuff is in a drawer that, if I can show you this. I did a big mistake, ladies and gentlemen, because behind here, right, you can't really see it from this angle. This is the case where a lot of my N64 stuff is. But I've got an entire chest of drawers in front of it, which means I can't pull that open very far. So I kind of made a mess there, didn't I? Conker. Oh, Conker's bad fur day, yeah. Okay, right. What's happened? Okay, I don't know what happened there, but the entire OBS just froze for a second when I switched cameras, so that's not good. Shadow of the Empire is a classic. Shadow of the Empire is in that drawer. If we want to play that, I've got to move everything. So I can do that. It's just going to take me a minute. So allow me to just move my Kindle out of the way so I can access things. May the 4th be with you. And you. So I just moved my not green screen, my light box out of the way from where I'm doing all the photography for Jan. And my camera. I have a very small setup in this room. It's tiny. I get a lot of use out of the space. But as a result, if I need to do certain things, I have to move stuff around. Which is a bit of a problem. So let's just move this. Okay. Now let's walk this forward a little bit. Can that get in? Yeah. And move forward the book that's going to block it on the other side. Right, there we are. Okay, we should be able to get in now. Okay. Can I post a link to Empire Strikes Back for you? You can try. I don't know whether YouTube allows... I know YouTube has a problem with people posting links on the Monday Club, but I can't remember whether that's a setting on that to stop the spammers that we had a while back, or whether it's a YouTube-wide anti-URL thing, but you can certainly try. Right, let's do this. See if I can get into this drawer now. Ah! Dun, 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 dun. Straight there, straight onto it. Shadows of the Empire. Hey! What else have I got in here? Oh. Oh yes, oh yes. Virtual Pool, Play Fighter, Rayman 2. That's a decent game, Rayman 2. Magical Tetris Challenge. I've got all the greats in there. Magical Tetris Challenge is actually a fun game. It's weird, but it's fun. Right, I'll leave that drawer open there. Let's see if this... Right, let's do this. See if this is possible. Okay, let's see. I'm about to switch this over. Shadows of the Empire was great. I got it with my 64 when I bought the N64. With my first paycheck after leaving high school. My goodness. Doesn't want to work. Maybe it'll work for a mod. Yeah, right. Give me a minute. Is that gonna work? Nope. Yes? Yes! Okay, here we go. Press the record. Here we go. Right, okay. Let's have a look. You'll be in my subs. You'll be in my subscriptions page. If I can find it. A lot of stuff gone out today, so... Empire Strikes Back, got it. So let's just copy that link. Then I can jump into my own thing. Magical Tetris Challenge sounds magical. It's actually a pretty good game. It's a stuck out on the screen. It's not Shadow. It's not GoldenEye anymore. Because we've decided to screw it. Why should I waste my time? Okay, here we are. Empire Strikes Back. And paste. There you go. Oh yeah. Right, let's do this. Outrider to Echo Base, please respond. Outrider to Echo Base, please respond. Is that an echo? Is that an echo? If I were at Echo Base, that's what I would do all day, because I am a git. Let's see how far we get with this. Sir, we've made contact with the rebels. Look at this guy. He's got massive Judge Dredd style shoulder pads and a huge cocky grin. So we know he's gonna be... He's got to be the guy that we're with here. This is Dash Rendar. I have a supply shipment for Echo Base. Transmitting clearance code now. Welcome back, Lex. Clearance granted. We are lowering the energy field near mainland at Bay 3. Han Solo, I thought you were still on Ord Mantell. Bounty hunter trouble bring you here? Yeah, I see you still fly the Outrider. I hear she's almost as fast as the Falcon now. Last time we raced, I let you win, Han. You and that pile of bolts wouldn't stand a chance now. Right, you get your chance to show off, Ace. The Empire's headed this way. If I put in a good word for you, Luke may let you join Rogue Squadron. Well, hey! As for me, I've got to get off this ice cube and pay off Jabba. Maybe I'll take you up on that race someday. My boy, Dash Rendar! Yeah! Here we go. Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire. Oh. Clear that one. Yes. I don't know who Ben Nye or Julius or Wampa Stomper are, because I bought this second hand. So we're going to clear off all of their stuff. Haha! Bye! Clear it. There we go. And... there we go. Okay, we're starting this now. Let's do this. This is our new game for Thursday nights. We're going to be Captain Bumface. Here we go. I've got to scroll all the way across because it won't let me just flip from one side to the other. That's annoying. Captain Bumface. There you are. Rogue Squadron 2 is your favourite Star Wars game. Not bad. Gonna be we're a dedicated medium channel here. We're on the Battle of Hoth. Here we go. Lives 4. Time none. Here we are. Player Captain Bumface. Take out those Imperial cloak droids. Be careful not to shoot our own turrets. Well, I think we all know I'm going to end up accidentally on purpose shooting one turret just to see what happens. Okay. How about fire? Ah, that's how I do it. Right, okay. Right, I've got it now. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Slow down to turn, slow to turn. Is that one? Yes, that's one. That's one. Get it! Oh, for God's sake. How am I so bad at this game that I've hardly ever played? There, yes! Probe droid, 0%. Yeah, I bet it is, because it's exploderized! Beep beep! Drop your flaps to turn, because that's actually not a bad idea. The Switch Star Wars games on sale on Nintendo. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me these things. Don't make me want stuff I shouldn't be buying. Hey, I'm on your side. Oh, so that's what happens when you accidentally shoot a turret. You get told, hey, I'm on your side. Is that one over there? Is that a probe droid over there? Yes, it is. I'm terrible at it. Whoa! There's one. Slow down to try and get a better shot at it. Stage complete. Wanting to get them to... The road group, those ATSTs, should be no problem for our blasters. Their armor's too strong for blasters. Get out of the way, Rogue Squadron. Stop flying in front of my bullets. Get him, get him, get... Yes! Hey, we got one. Oh, there's a probe droid. I thought we got rid of the probe droids. Knights of the Old Republic bundle. 15 quid for Knights of the Old Republic. 1 and 2, that's not bad. Although I would say 1 is the only one worth playing. I know people love 2, but it's crap. It's so bad. Why is Obsidian Entertainment so widely regarded for coming in and doing stuff to other people's IP? I know Fallout New Vegas was well received and all sorts, but they always seem to go for just edgy stuff, and it's like, can we just have a proper Star Wars story instead of this, oh, I was on both sides of the Force, you know, Grey Jedi, blah, blah, blah. It's like, just do this proper Star Wars. Grey Jedi. Just trying to be edgy. I know I'm very opinionated tonight. I've turned into one of those Star Wars YouTubers that's always whining about the new stuff, but actually... I liked what they did with some of the ideas in the new films, and if they talked to each other, it would have been better. Skywalker Saga 1999. Skywalker Saga, I tried to play that on Xbox, and I don't know what was wrong. It just didn't click to me. I don't know why. Hi, Brandon, Looney Tunes fan. How you doing? Whoa, that AT-AT's really going at me. Fire tow cable. How? I don't know how. I don't know how to fire the tow cable. Oh my... Your radar flashes red when enemies are firing. Yeah, well, that should be completely red then all the time. That's how this works. Oh, for goodness sake, get out of my... Don't shoot rebel forces. Well, don't make them fly in front of my bullet. This is your fault, air traffic control. Making them fly in front of my bullets. Like a git. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Wow, the sound effects, the sounds that they've got are amazing. Because that really, really did make me feel like that was... Whoops. That really made me feel like that was properly hitting me. That was cool. That was cool. There's this. Game over. This needs a new gen remake. Wouldn't they have to get so many rights again, though? Battlehoff. Let's try this again. Oh, that counts as a death, though, doesn't it? Death count 1. Yeah. That definitely counts as a death. Here we go. Has the sound gone up? No, it's just over there. Okay. Whoops. Just accidentally on purpose. No, not on purpose. Accidentally flew straight through a probe droid. That's not good. Nintendo would just need to get permission from Disney. Not necessarily. Aren't like some of the rights to some of the characters not with Disney? They're with someone else. I can't remember how Lucas's stuff works. Also, it wouldn't count as canon anymore. Stage complete. Mission. Now that's something that should have happened, and that's something that should have happened in Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. When you complete the side quests to 100% missions backstory, it should have come up, mission complete. Just as a joke, you know? I would mod that in with the voice from the guy on Grand Theft Auto 1, because that would have been hilarious. To me, anyway. That's probably only to me, but you know, that's the nature of mods. Whoa! Did I get him? Yes! I had to use my thing as a thing, but we got it. Vary your speed to avoid enemy fire. I don't want to vary my speed to avoid enemy fire. What made me sad and cry was when EA killed Star Wars 13. Yeah, that was just why. What was wrong with it? It seemed like it was coming along so well. Yes. Whoa, he was loud. Wow. That guy does not like me being so close. Let's try it. And... Is that it? No, that's a rock. There he is. Ah, I missed. Yeah, he's really not happy with me. Oof. Hey! Does everyone remember Star Wars Bounty Hunter? I've got no approach vector, I'm not set! Disney killed that. That wouldn't surprise me, actually, getting stuff out of the way. Clearing their roster for the new stuff. I don't like when companies do that, but it does happen. Whoa! Do you see what I mean? That sound is just perfect. It's so well done, it makes it feel like you're actually being hit. The sound design of this game is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Via tow cable. I don't know how! Oh, apparently the Z button is accelerated. That is perfect. Hey, I'm on your side. No, you're not. I'm firing at the AT-AT. Oh, the ATST anyway. The sound effects. I love it. I love it. See, this is already a better game. I'm dying left, right, and centre, and I don't care because it's fun. The difference between this and Bond. Oh. Okay. Lost the tow cable. How did I lose my tow? Can I fire another one? I didn't know I could. I'm not very good at this game. Yeah, we're about to get green face again. See, this is the thing. I'm having fun. On Bond, it was just frustration. On this, yeah, I'm not very good at the game. I'll freely admit that. But I'm having fun. And it counts for so much. Go too far from the attack, you'll lose. Yeah. To be fair, though, I lost it many, many years ago. I'm so far from it that I couldn't even identify it in a lineup these days. Yeah, dying but having fun doing it. Because the game is enjoyable. GoldenEye was not enjoyable. To those who enjoy it, you do you. It takes all kinds, but I'm so much happier with this than I was trudging through that bloody level on GoldenEye. This is fun. It's what a game should be. It's difficult. It's by no means simple, but I'm enjoying it. We're having a laugh. We're having a chat. It's good. It's what gaming should be about. Actually enjoying yourself. If you ever find that you're not enjoying something, just don't play it. And I think that's going to be the thing, the driving force with this. If I want to complete games. Absolutely do. I want to finish the game and see the ending. But if a game messes me around to the extent that GoldenEye was, I'm just going to give up on it. And that's going to be the mantra of this show. We play and try to finish because we like games. But if the game is just being obnoxious, then we'll move on. Because it's got to be a give and take. The game has got to be fair. I will give it fair whack, if it'll be fair. That's going to be how we do things on here now. That's my new rule. I'm going to stick with it. Also, I've had to slow down so much because I cannot control this thing. This thing controls like it's on ice. Ironically. Or perhaps thematically correct. There's the droid. Get it, yeah! Beep beep. Right, where's another one? Oh, nope, no more. Beck says he truly hated when Disney killed the Star Wars expanded universe. I have to agree, that wasn't a good move at all. It was not a good look for them, and I think it really got under a lot of people's skin and basically started Disney out on the wrong foot right from the start. Oops, I didn't turn quick enough. Rogue Squadron, use your harpoons and tow cables. Go for the legs. But yeah, but at the same time, I understand why they did it, because there is no way that Disney could make more films without essentially just doing novelizations if they wanted to get anywhere with the old stuff, because there was so much of it. Here we go. I am slowing down a lot to try and control this thing. You lost it. How did I lose it? It was right there. You little git. Oh my goodness. Whoa, that sound when the laser hits, it is so good. And we don't even need to have an on-screen hit point counts, because look at the smoke cloud. Visually, it's telling me my ship is about to explode. It's so well designed. Oh, I love it. Get it, yes. Get round. Fire tow cable. No, don't fire the tow cable. Keep going. Keep trying to get the ATST so that we can get a clear run on the other thing. Go. We are so dead. It's like a certain sci-fi franchise getting a lot of people saying how crap it is. How crap every single episode is. Well, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Yeah, don't sit there and shock over a renewal. Yeah, that's the thing. Why is this show that the only people who are watching it hate it? Why is it getting renewed? Because there's so many of you watching it, hating it. The studios don't care whether you like it or not. They care whether you watch it, and you did. And that's the thing. That's the real thing about it. If you're watching it, they will make more. It's like that Scooby-Doo thing. I knew from the moment I saw the trailers that I was not going to watch that Velma thing, so I didn't. But so many people did that it actually got a chance of being renewed. There was that many people watching. Do you understand what's going on here? Of course they do understand. Oh, too far. Go round. There it is. Aim for the legs. Shoot it. Yes. Good shot. Tow cable attached. Harpoons left 5. Lost to... How did I lose it? Did I... Oh. I've gone too far away. Control is... Well, that might work. I don't think we've got enough ships to do the hold-on maneuver, though, have we? The radar shows enemy positions. Dude, I don't need the radar. Look at the size of the enemy. It's mad. I already know where it is. Guys, I think I was supposed to turn. I'm already loving this game far more than the other one. Oh, definitely this is what we're playing from now on. What do you think, guys? Are you guys up for that? One of my local charity shops had 7 Terry Pratchett Discworld audiobooks on cassette tape for £1 today. Them being on cassette is why they're only £1. how many people can actually still play cassettes outside of us lot and our love of retro. How many people actually know what a cassette's for these days, apart from retro people and a few hipsters who like the look of them? I honestly think cassettes were not as bad as people made out. Low quality cassettes were terrible, but low quality anything is terrible. You buy some low quality DVDs, they'll delaminate in 10 seconds. Oh, that's the tower. I shouldn't tell you. Don't mind having a heart debate with my face. Yeah, this is such a better game. It really is. Where's the probe droid? I've lost the probe droid. Ah, there. The radar says it's here. Okay. First time I've actually used the radar. Beep, 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 beep. I'm still on the James Bond tune then. Ba 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 ba. Diddly doo doo, diddly doo doo, diddly doo. Diddly widdly, widdly, diddly widdly widdly, diddly widdly widdly, diddly woo. Absolutely up for more. Excellent. So this is our Thursday night game now, guys. Oh, love it. Get out of the way, Rogue Squadron. I'm trying to shoot these dudes. Oh my goodness. How am I supposed to recklessly fire at this thing if you're going to fly in front of me? All I'm doing is slowing down and hammering the fire button as well. Beep 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 beep. Pew 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 pew. Bam 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 bam. Yeah. Beep beep. Oh, I'm so into this. I love it. Get him! Get him! Get him! Shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot the dudes. Beep 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 beep. Oh dear. Can anyone remember the lyrics to Star Wars Droids? Because I can't. It was some weird song, wasn't it? I can't for the life of me remember the song. If I heard it, I'd go, yep, that's the Star Wars Droids. Rogue Squadron is one of the most fun Star Wars games in my opinion. I like X-Wing and TIE Fighter. Oh, I've got my PC set up. I could play X-Wing and TIE Fighter sometime for one of these shows. That would be so good. Oh, yeah. I've actually got the complete guide to X-Wing even. With all the bits about the secrets and the hidden stuff. It's one of the few games I have a guide for because normally I don't go. Fire Tokyo. No! Shoot it. Ooh, we're getting hammered. Oh, well. There's going to be hardly any of my ship left by the time I'm finished this. Right, speed up. Get away from that thing. Oh! Oh my goodness, the feeling. Oh, it's visceral. Get it, get it. Yes, 66%. No! Oh, I'm stuck on level 1 and I don't care. This is what gaming's about. Fun. Beep, beep, beep. I really need to learn to aim though. Get him, get him, get him. Yes, 7% left. Coming around for the final shot. I don't need the targeting. Luke, you've turned off your targeting computer. Is everything okay? Yeah, I just think I'll be better at firing these missiles than a machine that is literally created solely to target where I'm supposed to be going. But of course, because I'm magic, and a magic space with it, I'll be better than the frickin' computer that's designed to make sure this works on our one chance. What was he thinking? Get the probe droid, yes. Probe droid, no. No! Fly properly! Fly properly! Oh. Here we go, let's do this. I'm right though, aren't I? Luke should have been told off for turning his targeting computer off on their one chance to make sure that all that. Okay, I think there's a problem here because I just tried to turn and it didn't. Hopefully the joystick still feels pretty tight. I don't know what happened there. Oh, because I turned the wrong way. Okay, I get it. Fire tow cable. I'm too far away. What are you telling me to fire the tow cable for now, dude? Come on. There we are. There. Okay, fire tow cable. Turn. Oh, for good. Right, I see what's going on. Right. I'm not turning properly at the time when it's firing them. There we are. There. And then I turned too far. So, the problem is me. X-Wing is brutal difficulty curve, although I did enjoy X-Wing Alliance. Patrick likes the Rebel Assault games. I like the X-Wing games. The difficulty I had with the X-Wing game is the Death Star trench run. What did you miss? Not a lot. I'm still pretty much just terrible at the game, but we're having so much fun. We're talking about all of our favourite games. And I got right to the end of X-Wing. I actually completed TIE Fighter, the sequel. It was great. But X-Wing, I could not do the Death Star trench run. It was so hard. But I'd love to give it another try. Now that I'm older and wiser. I cannot back that up. Older and have slower reflexes. I'm probably not going to get anywhere now, am I? Beep, 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 beep. Oh, for goodness sake. I've just broken my ship on the probe droid because I missed. Stage complete. Hey, hey. So you haven't missed much, Lex. But welcome back. Those ATSITs should be no problem. Yeah. Get out of the way, rebels. Rebel scum. Getting in the way of my blasters. Beep, 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 beep. Get him. No, don't. Okay, yeah. There's not a problem with the controls. I'm just getting too into going daka 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 and then shooting myself down. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Yeah! Beep, 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 beep. What's that? What's that noise? Is that the probe drone? Though he needs to go back to the Imperial Academy. Yeah, and blow it up. Ha ha! Oh, now apparently I have a drinking issue as well because I'm spilling everywhere. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Beep, 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 beep. Get him, get... Yes! Probe droid. That'll teach you to probe droids. Beep, beep. Droids don't need to be probed. Beep, beep. Never played Rebel Assault games. Jedi Knight Dark Forces series is awesome. They had the best storyline. Used to like the FMV cutscenes. But yeah, I finished TIE Fighter. That was a good one. Did a bit of B-Wing, the X-Wing expansion, but never really got far with it. It's a difficult game. A very difficult game. Nope, can't get that. Come down, and round. Nope, too high, go! I don't need flying lessons, I'll have you know I'm a graduate of the Star Fox Academy. I just did it again. Do you get the impression that I am going to need a lot of practice on this? Because I do. Guys, we'll keep going. We've got another half hour of the show. Let's see if we can get past level 1. Given that games get more difficult as they go on, I have a feeling this is going to be quite a challenge. Oh! I am on your side, but then don't get in the way of my bullets. You know what I'm aiming for, and you're just flying past. We're not doing flybys here. We're trying to fight for our lives. Get out of the way! Oh my goodness, these people they've got a death wish. Let's do it, let's do it. Aim and fire, aim and fire, aim and fire. Yeah! Beep, 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 beep. Go forward. And turn. Slow down and turn. Where is it? There it is. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, guys, have you seen the trailer for June yet? The 2nd June. Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that trailer. I need to see that film. Like, so need to see that film. I still maintain that June as a novel is unfilmable. But they've done a very good job of taking the basic story without all of the weird extras. They've made a great looking film. The first film was so good. I loved it. Where's Wedge? Isn't he helping you? Nope. I believe he's somewhere else. They said that about Lord of the Rings. Yeah, but the thing about Lord of the Rings is it was only unfilmable because it was massive and they didn't have the budget to do a lot of it, and also it had a lot of songs in it. The thing about Dune is that every bugger is saying one thing, thinking another, and then writing down a third. It's not just plans within plans, as the saying goes. They have their internal thoughts. What they say isn't what they mean, and some people understand what they're talking about because it's a code. It's incredibly layered. The book is dense. Seriously dense. And as a result, it basically is unfilmable as it is. That's why all those voiceovers are in the David Lynch version. It was his attempt to get some of the narrative over. But the new version has actually managed to do that quite well without having to do that. Oh, lost the tow cable. Okay. Said Lord of the Rings special feature if you tried to adapt the Council of Elrond, it would take up half the film. Yeah. Also, I really don't like some of the Lord of the Rings special features because one of the writers of that film, I love the films, one of the writers really angered me when she was talking about Faramir and acting as if she knew the character better than Tolkien did. It's like, no, you can say you wrote the character this way because of the narrative need for the film. You cannot say you know the character better than the frickin' writer. That's just arrogance of epic proportions. But there it was, right there in the film. Which angered me a lot after a bit. So, yeah, good films, but my goodness, the arrogance on display in the special features. If he's at 0%, why did I explode when I hit him? He thinks the game lies. There was more than 0% of that guy left. Also, you're not supposed to fly through explosions. It may look cool in films, but don't do it in real life. You will get bits of shrapnel in your engines and you'll explode. It'd be like, for instance, Space Chicken saying he knows the characters in my book better than me. Yes, exactly. So you can say you've got a reason for adapting something a certain way, and I will agree with that because you are making an artistic decision for your particular artistic vision. But you can't say you know the character better than the writer, especially not Tolkien, because we know how much Tolkien knew about his characters. He wrote all their languages and all sorts. Space Chicken says, "What's a book?" A book is like... Oh, me saying I know Tezran better than you. No one knows Tezran. Even Tezran doesn't know Tezran. For those of you who don't know, Tezran is a character in the House, the comic series that I do. And she is... How can I say this? She's the definition of chaotic good. She's absolutely crazy. She's a lawyer and a demonologist, and the two together The two combined have warped her brain. What? Oh, wow! Okay, I thought that was scenery. I genuinely thought I could fly through that because it was just a bit of scenery on the floor. Like, they'd left it there so that we could see all the things we'd achieved by shooting them down. But no, you can actually crash into the downed things. Well, you weren't watching. I was. The new June Part 2 trailer hurt her brain. She said it looked like they're just making an all-out action movie. The second half of June is very different to the first. The first is all build-up and world-building and all of that. The second half of June is a revenge film. And the Fremen want revenge on the Harkonnen for all the atrocities that they've committed. Paul wants revenge on the Harkonnen for killing his dad and all that. So it really is. It's an all-out revenge thing, but it does still have some world building. The stuff about the Water of Life and Shai Hulud and things like that. Oh. I know Frank Herbert was a homophobic prick, but I absolutely love his book. June is one of my favourites. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, there is a hell of a lot more action in the second half of June. It's almost a different book to part 1, and it actually is like that in the book. It's split into like 3 or 4 parts inside the main book, and it's just I should reread it. It's so good, but I haven't got time. I've got such a massive to read pile for my shows. Have I reviewed June on the Monday Book Club back in the day? Oh, if I haven't, I really should. I should reread it for that. Maybe I can Maybe I can justify it. Wife loves reading their original books. Yeah. The original books. But they go a bit weird. In fact, they go a lot weird. If you ever read some of the later Dune books, they're crazy! And I'm not just on about the ones that his son wrote with Brian Aldiss, I think it was. I can't remember who. I think it was Brian Herbert and someone else. I can't remember. But yeah, his son wrote some books, and some of them are actually quite good. House Atreides was a very good book, which kind of mirrors the original Dune. It's so well done because it explains why the things happen in Dune the way they do, which is very cool. So it gives it a kind of narrative symmetry. But Chapter House, I've never even got into that one. Children of Dune is weird. The show that the Sci-Fi Channel TV version is weird as well. About the Golden Path and Paul Atreides' son turned into a giant sandworm. It's like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, it got crazy. But I love the first book. It's so good. It's what made me think that sci-fi could really have meat to it, with narrative meat. So it'll always be high on my recommended list, even though the author was a massive homophobe that would hate people like me. He would absolutely despise people like me. But you know, that's just how it is. You've got to separate art from artist. And I can say that a bit easier than with J.K. Rowling, because Frank Herbert, not James Herbert, because Frank Herbert is not still profiting off Dune. It's his son now, so it's a different guy. I would like the Sci-Fi Channel version. The Sci-Fi Channel version of the original Dune is great. It's a massive low budget, and it's obvious, but they put so much charm and so much character and so much effort into it that I can't help but love it. It's so much better than the David Lynch version, which Jen will fight me over, because she thinks that the David Lynch version is pretty damn good for what he's doing. I won't watch the new Harry Potter TV series because of those views of it. Yeah, I won't watch the new Harry Potter TV series because I don't want to see it. The films were adequate. Why do we have to keep remaking stuff? Except for the fact that I'm pretty sure if Warner Brothers don't make any more films, then they'll probably lose the license. So it'll be something like that. Whoa, he shot us out the air. Oh, that is good. That is so good. I'll have to look into that. I would not be surprised if there is a clawback clause where if a certain amount of production hasn't gone on for a while, then the rights revert. The same way that Sony would lose the rights to the Marvel stuff, to Spider-Man, if they didn't keep making films. Which is why we end up with 100,000 Spider-Man projects going on, even though no one actually wants them. Here we go. Don't go too far in, don't go too far in, yes. Stay close, stay close, stay close. Go in, go in, go in, go in, go in, go in, go in. Yes. Stay close, stay close, stay close. Do it, yes. Come on. Come on, we can do this, we can do this. How many times do we have to go? How many passes do we need? Come on. Stay in. Yes! Challenge point awarded. Woot, 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 woot. Hey, hey. Stage complete. I read that Warren Beatty films something new Dick Tracy related every so often so he can keep the rights. Yeah! It's because it's a clawback thing. It's the same as the reason why there was that Fantastic Four film made. And then another one, and then another one, and then another one, and no one wanted any of them. Oh. So now we're going to do it again. Can I not just shoot at the AT-ATs like this? Come on. Fire to cable. No. Fire no cable. Got a lot of hate for liking the two Venom movies. I have to keep defending my favourite. This is the thing about the internet. Why would you have to why would you get hate for liking something? You liking something doesn't change anything for me. If you like marmalade and I don't, but I actually do. But if you like marmalade and I don't, I shouldn't have to feel like I have to attack you over it, and you shouldn't feel like you have to defend yourself. You're allowed to like what you like. I hate the way the internet has done this to people, turn everything into a frickin' battle. Can't we just disagree? I remember when we could just disagree on things, and then you just got on with your bloody life. Come on. Like the Venom films if you want. It's not going to stop anyone else from having their opinion, unless actually those that are going for you actually have closer views than they want to admit. They actually also kind of liked it, but didn't like something else. And have to feel like they have to attack you for their tribe. It's ridiculous when that happens. Is that a probe droid? Yes, it is. Let's get the probe droid. Why are you running away, probe droid? Why are you not with all of your friends? Defending your friends, probe droid. Let's get the attack. Pew 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 pew. His armor's too strong for blasters. No, it bloody isn't. Look at how it's doing through there. Beep 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 beep. Pew 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 pew. I'm running out, dude. Please tell me we're near the end. Internet's crazy. I get attacked for not liking what they. Yeah, it's like, get a damn life, guys. Leave people alone. Let them like things. Let them not like things. It's not going to affect you. Again, I come back to that Velma show where the thing. I am clearly not the target audience for this, so I won't watch it. I'll leave it be. Is that not allowed anymore? Do I have to sign up for a battle and go and sit in the trenches and fight this war? Because I have to admit, I don't care. I thought the show looked like absolute arse, so I didn't watch it. I hate feeling like I'm the one that's crazy here for thinking this thing. I didn't realise that in order to demonstrate that I hate something, I have to then watch it and write essays on how I hated every part of it. analysing every single frame. It's like, why? I've got a frickin' life, man. Can't I just go and do stuff that's fun? Get him! Shoot! Okay, something exploded behind me, and it sounded frickin' epic, and I missed it. Oh, we're down! We're down! Bail out! Bail out! Oh, thank goodness we still got an extra life. I thought we didn't have any left. Get him! Shoot! Get it! Yes! Now we're getting somewhere. Don't fly into the left. Oh, for goodness sake. Why am I shouting at the screen? I did that. What I like from the Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order is I enjoy hijacking an AT-AT. That sounds fun. When some American company had the film rights to Doctor Who in the early 90s, they were going to hire Leonard Nimoy to film some material to help them retain the rights. The eventual producer of the Paul McGann movie informed Nimoy of this. Mr. Spock refused to do it. Oh. Sort of reminds me of the proliferation of religious pamphlets. Suddenly a new medium in which to flag how your beliefs are right and the other guy's wrong. Yeah. Like the Venom films, they're not terrible and Tom Hardy's great. Tom Hardy's a good actor. Apparently him and the woman who played Furiosa in Fury Road, why did I forget what that was, really didn't get on. And then I read that they spent most of their time in very hot box in the middle of the desert. And so, yeah, I probably wouldn't get on with people if I was sat in a very small, hot room with them all frickin' day for months on end. Yeah, I'd probably not get on either. It's amazing what temperatures can do. If I had to sit... Oh, that's a tower. The sound design on this game is so good. Oh, man, I am having such a good time. I can safely say Roland Goes Digging is not a good Roland game, and Zoe and I remain... Yeah, you're wrong, though. You are absolutely wrong, because Roland Goes Digging is the best. But we'll remain friends, even though you're wrong. Looking forward to playing Fallen Order. I'm still getting through Battlefront 2. Problem is, Wingman doesn't like the look of the Xbox One, so it gets hidden under the DVD box sets. The Xbox One, it has a certain distinct appearance, doesn't it? It's like, let's just take a cupboard and put it on its side and call it a console. Do you remember when design was part of console manufacturing? Because you had to make these things so that people would buy. Because Microsoft doesn't. Oh, it started with the original Xbox, the machine that has a rounded top, so you can't put anything on top of it. And it goes on from there. Get him. Oh, I didn't turn quick enough. Oh. Zoom. Pew. Various speed. Is that the probe droid on the horizon? That little black dot? I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Get him. Beep. I am having far too much fun with this game. I'm enjoying my Xbox Series S. It was a Christmas gift from my wife. I've heard good things about the Series S. I haven't got one. I stuck with the Xbox One on the grounds that apparently most games still just play just fine. So why would I go for another one? If I can still play the latest releases, I'm not upgrading. That's why I'm retro. I'd still use an iPhone 6s Plus because if things work, I don't get rid of them. Because that way I can spend my money on more games. Hooray! Best looking consoles are GameCube, Dreamcast and PS5. I'm going to disagree on the Dreamcast and the PS5. The PS5 looks like someone squashed a licorice allsort. Best looking console. GameCube is very distinctive. I'll grant you that. It's got an excellent appearance. I like the Mega Drive. The Mega Drive has a very cool aesthetic. But the Mega Drive version 1, not the Mega Drive 2, because the Mega Drive 2 just feels like someone shrank a Mega Drive and then cut the side off. PS2 has a good look to it. A really good look. The mini PS2 is just perfect. I kind of like the PS3 Slim. There's a decent look to that too. Like the Super Slim, I mean. Not the Super Slim. One where you can just slide the top across. That looks great. Let's try and get this second ATST so that we're home free to go for the main thing. What are the consoles that the original Master System, the white one from Japan, the Mark III, that was a pretty interesting one. Kind of like that. So I go for that one. Oh, did you see the photo I sent you on Messenger of my desk the other? To be honest with you, I haven't looked at Messenger for a couple of days. I've been working really hard. There's a video going up on Jen's channel, probably around midnight, which is, I think, the best video I've ever made. It feels like a proper documentary that you would see on TV. And that's the kind of thing that I've been working really hard to try and do this year. And I'm really proud of it. But as a result of that, I haven't been on Messenger an awful lot. Or, to be honest with you, social media at all. Go down! Oh, flew into its head. So no, I haven't seen your photos, sorry. I'll have a look later on. Right, that's getting close, getting close. Avoid the blaster fire. It's almost too strong for blaster. It's greater. If it's greater, then that's Jenny for race. The thing about the work I do is I pay me. Jen agrees to the pay amount, but because she's one of the directors. Oh, the Dayport one to streamers, yes. I think it's one of the best videos that I've made. If not the best. It's a proper documentary style and I love it. No! We went too far away and lost the cable! Oh! Yes. Good shot. Tow cable attached. Our boom's left 4. Don't go too far, don't go too far. Come on. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, come on. Go down. Further in. Not too far in. Keep going. Yes. Come on. We can do this. Don't go too far down. Don't go too far out. Yes. Turn. Oh. The stretch. Challenge point award. Yes, there we go. Haha. Oh. Stage complete. The feeling you get from this, the rush. Good job, bro. Group, we still need to find more time for our transports to escape. Keep out of... How many of these bloody things are there? It's like the Empire doesn't want us to get away. They're not very sporty, are they? I've got... Okay, we're not going to win. I can guarantee we're not going to win on the grounds that I've got no lives left and I'm almost dead. Fight, okay, well, let's do it. Get in there, come on. Around. Let's go. We're almost dead. Turn! Lost the tow cable cord. For goodness sake, they'll bounce on the floor. Fire tow cable. Oh, guys, what a game! But we are coming up to the end now. So, the Empire wants to eliminate all you pesky rebels. Well, they should have said, please. Oh, I've really enjoyed this tonight, guys. I really have. Are we having Star Trek Adventures tomorrow? You're damn right we are. We're going to be adventuring in the worlds of the stars and the treks. Oh. But yes. This is going to... Oh. There we are. Right, so, sorry. There seems to be a bit of an issue. I'm going very, very slow and jerky there. There's a chance I might be. Don't worry about it. So if you're a bit late, then that's fine. We'll keep going. We'll like last week when Lieutenant Dowd was late. Don't worry about it. Oh, so yeah, I've had a lot of fun tonight, guys. I hope you guys have too. It's been a lot of fun. It really has. Trains Kid says, visited their factory as a kid. For some reason, I remember it having a Doctor Who exhibit on the side. Apparently, yes, there was Doctor Who on the side. They've kind of expanded since then, and now there isn't a Doctor Who exhibit on the side. There's a giant warehouse of theirs. I remember watching someone pulling injection mouldings for can bodies out of a machine. Quite young, so not very clearly remembered. Yeah, injection molding's still there. It's all in the video. Seriously, guys, all in the video. It's going to be good. You really need to see it. Like I say, one of our best. But, excuse me. Excuse me. I've really enjoyed tonight. I hope you guys have too. Take care. I'll see you very soon. Well, tomorrow for a video. I can't speak tonight. Tomorrow we'll have a Star Trek Adventures, which hopefully we'll get through the end of the second story in the 3-story arc. But we'll be playing Shadows of the Empire next week on Thursday, because this has been a lot of fun. I really have enjoyed this, and I hope you have too. We'll probably start next week. I'll count this as a practice run. And hopefully I'll have a new GameHammer out for you soon, because today I finished recording all of the footage for a certain video that I'm planning, which it will be my first relatively modern game, because I did Hyrule Warriors, and I've just opened the wrong bit of that to show you a preview, and I don't think it's going to work very well on this video because it's huge, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if this is going to work, because it's a massive thing. It might work. Practice. Yeah, we believe you. So we got a bit of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I got a lot of footage of this. So yeah, did a fair amount of work on getting all of this footage today, just to be able to put together a video. So we're going to have our first modern GameHammer, and I'm looking forward to that. This will be episode 1 of the new show, Finishing Moves. So yeah, looks pretty good. This is the reason I got that HDMI adapter in January, and I've been setting things up. So I've got the Switch, and I've got the PC attached to the HDMI adapter, which allows me to record this stuff in pretty good real time. Sometimes I end up having to use the monitor, which is much lower res, just to get the finesse, because it can have a bit of slowdown, but it seems to work. And it also means that I could actually play Xbox One and Xbox 360 and Wii U games in good definition, which is nice. So, you can look forward to that if you fancy it. That'll be fun. And I'll see you tomorrow for more. But yeah, look out for that. It'll be fun. Take care, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for joining me. Remember to like, comment, subscribe and all that, because the YouTube algorithm will destroy the channel if you don't. I don't make the rules, I just have to live with them. Lovely having a HDMI to SCART. I do have an HDMI to SCART, yeah. So what I've got is... can I actually show this? Yes, I can. I can show this. If I grab this camera here. Oops, just dropped a camera on the floor. That's not going to be good. Right, let me just pick up that camera before we head off. So, what's this caught on? Who knows? Right, I've got a little camera here. ITV quit unexpectedly. No, ITV didn't quit unexpectedly, computer. I turned it off. So, what we've got here is this little camera. So, behind the pink PlayStation is this grey thing. That is my HDMI adapter. It is an external video capture system just for HDMI. It has an input and an output. The output goes to 2 places. No, actually, the output doesn't go to 2 places. The output goes to the computer via the connection on the back of it. This one down here is an output that goes down here to underneath my stripy trousers here. I have a HDMI to SCART converter, which I'm trying to pull out. I don't know if you can see it very well. Let me just grab an extra... I'll show you that up there while I grab an extra light. There, HDMI to SCART adapter, which sits underneath my desk. And that goes to the monitor just over here, which is next to the computer that I'm using. So I end up with a screen here and a screen there, essentially showing the same stuff. And that's how I do it. So it's long-winded, and by going to SCART, it becomes much lower res. So I could never actually show you that as a thing to put on the screen. But because the HDMI has a bit of lag, sometimes I need it, and it just helps me play and get the footage. So it works out quite well. And as a result, I managed to get all the footage there for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which is a damn good game. Will be the first episode of Finishing Move when that comes out. Will it be this weekend? I don't know. They'll see what happens. Probably next weekend. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to go back to the main screen so I don't have to keep holding this. There we go. Okay, I'll let you go now. Hey, don't worry about it. Also, you notice my stripy trousers. Basically, I'm streaming in comfy clothes because that's the way to keep going in a live show like this. I'm not the only one who does it either. It's one of the secrets, because you can only see the top half most of the time, so it doesn't really matter if you're wearing your pajamas. But that's how we do it. We get to settle in, being comfy, and that keeps us going. Right, guys. Take care. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, but if I don't, then happy gaming, and bye for now. Bye!